That was Real Big Fish, Sell Out, from 1996, right here on the Vibe Penn Peak Radio. I have in studio with me a young musician, talented lady named Julia Sommer, who made her way all the way up from Lower Mount Bethel. There you go. Lower Mount Bethel, PA.
Yes.
Wow. So you drove all the way up from there this morning. I feel special now, Julia. I feel
Just
special.
for you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on the show. Have you ever been to Penn Peak before?
Oh, yes, I have. I was here a couple months ago to see Lita Ford and Firehouse.
That was probably a good show.
That was a very good show.
I heard a lot of good reviews on that.
Oh, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, one of our employees actually went. He said Lita Ford was still really good.
Oh,
and so
yeah,
was
she was
Firehouse.
amazing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She has little dogs she brings around with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like little therapy dogs. Pretty neat.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you contacted us. You wanted to come on the radio here. You're a local musician.
Yes.
And what is your style of music that you mainly focus on? Is it a country? Is it a pop? Is it a rock? What's your main focus?
I would kind of say it's pop rock or when I'm playing covers, I'll do classic rock songs like House of the Rising Sun. Sometimes when I'm performing with my dad, we'll do stuff by Eric Clapton or Led Zeppelin. But for my own original music, I would say that's kind of like a pop rock kind of genre.
Pop rock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that what kind of you grew up listening on? Bands like Third Eye Blind type of deal? In a way? Well, they're not pop rock. They're regular rock.
No, I would say more classic rock like Black Sabbath and stuff like that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yep.
So Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, all those good ones.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first time in your life that you can remember where, wow, I really want to go into the music industry. I really want to produce music and get music out there. When was that? Like around what time period, age-wise, do you know?
I would say that was maybe when I was about 14 or 15 years old. I realized I wanted to make this a career because when I first started writing my music, it was around the time where it was the first time I ever played one of my original songs in front of people. And ever since then, it was just such an amazing feeling to have your own song written and performing it for people who are connecting to your music. So that was just such an amazing feeling. And ever since then, I realized this is what I want to continue to do. Yeah.
So you're around that age. Were you involved in any other sort of like band or choral event or things like that?
At that time, I was a freshman in high school, which I went to the Lehigh Valley Charter High School for the Arts in Bethlehem. So I was a vocal major there, so I was actually classically trained. And also around that time, I was in a program called School of Rock in Easton. And that's how
Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Great movie.
But no, yeah, it was this program that is when I really began to, work with other musicians and perform with an actual band. And we played a lot at Rivals in Easton, so that's when I really started getting myself out there.
Easton is a big area now for music. Mm-hmm. I've noticed there's a lot of different clubs happening going on. Did you play at that one? Is the One Center Square? Have you ever played there before?
No, I haven't.
That's a really nice venue. If you could get in there, that'd be really
fun. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there.
That might be sort of a more harder venue because when I went there, a harder rock band was there, so that might be the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really neat. So you started that around 14, 15. You went to the Charter Academy, and now you have a couple songs that you produced.
Yes.
Did you produce them around here, or did you go to another state to do that? Or?
I went to Freestone Media Studios in Bethlehem, and I actually worked with a guy named Jason Reef, and I met him through one of the opportunities I was given from school. I used to play at Godfrey Daniels in Bethlehem, doing, songwriters cafes and vocalist cafes, and I met him there, and ever since then, he reached out and we agreed to work with each other, so that's how it all started, and he did such an amazing job just bringing my songs to life, so I can't thank him enough for that.
So does he still help you write songs, or do you write the songs mostly on your own?
I wrote them on my own, but he just helped me produce them and just have a full band, because it was really cool just, writing my music with just my acoustic guitar and then watching the process of it go from just me and my guitar to a full-on band, and so it was really cool.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta get in the industry. It's so cool. You get to meet everybody. It's all about networking.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
So you just graduated high school, I hear, and do you have any plans? Your mom said you're going to college?
Yes, well, tomorrow I'm actually moving in for college, which is crazy. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, but I will be going to Berkeley's partner school in Cleveland, and then I'm spending my first 2 years there, and then I'll be transferring to Boston for Berklee College of Music.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's astonishing. That's so neat to hear. You're going to Cleveland, so you're going to go from basically one snowy city to Boston into a more heavier snowy city.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you doing to yourself? You're supposed
I
to be
know.
moving south. Oh, man, that's pretty neat. So you're going to play a couple songs here for us.
Yeah.
What's the first song that you want to play for the audience?
This first song is called Picking Up the Pieces, and it's one of the songs that's off of my EP, Roots.
The EP's called Roots.
Yes.
All right, cool. So this is Julia Sommer with Pieces right here on the Vibe, Penn Speak Radio.
Myself inside this empty room, several excuses to avoid the truth. I wanna run around the sun like we did when we were young. I wanna learn to live again, 'cause I'm all I've got in the end, and I can't learn to let go. And so tell me how it's so easy moving. Yourself from falling down, and while I smile above the sun, you'll be picking up all pieces from the ground. And I think that the reason we hold on to something so tight is because we feel something great won't ever happen twice. Pick up the pieces as I fly. And when you go, I lose control of senses in my bones, and I feel all that is left, 'cause we found harmonies and memories through our laughter. Happy ever after we say goodbye. I can't live no more. So tell me how it's so easy moving. That is because we feel something great won't ever happen twice. Pick up the pieces as they fly. And I can't let go. Just let me go. And I won't let go. Every night I hold myself inside this empty room, several excuses to avoid the truth. 'Cause it won't hurt when you can't get yourself from falling down, and while I smile above the sun, you'll be picking up on pieces from the ground. And I think that the reason we hold on to something so tight is because we feel something great won't never happen twice. Pick up the pieces as I fly. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Wow, that was so good. That was great. You sounded great. You really did. I hope all the audience liked that. That was amazing. Honestly, honestly, probably I think one of the better singers we've had in studio.
Oh,
it's really good. Yeah.
It was
your voice is just so pure, it's so natural. You know what I mean?
That really means a lot.
It's a different type of vocals, you know. You definitely have a niche. That's what I can say. We will be right back here with Julia on the Vibe on Penn Speak Radio. Don't go anywhere. right here on the Vibe, Penn Peak Radio. I have in studio with me a young, talented artist from the area right here named Julia Sommer. Julia, how are you doing so far?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
I know you only played one song, but it was so spectacular. I had to give you a break. So you're doing good so far. You're going to Cleveland with the Berklee College of Music, and we were just talking here during the break. You've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 4 or 5 times between now and January.
Yep. Oh
Wow.
my gosh, crazy. I
I'm so
never would have
jealous.
thought
I'm
that
just
I
so
would have
jealous.
been. I never would have thought that would have been in Cleveland that many times in like 1 month.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. The Indians are doing pretty good. The Browns, I don't know. The Cavaliers just got rid of LeBron James, so.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, yeah, okay, I'll go there. You know,
Yeah,
I'll look at music for a couple hours. That's pretty neat. So you went on there and you won a contest, Reverb Nation, that you got to perform. What songs you get to perform in studio?
Oh, it was the one that I just played here with
The
Picking Up
Pieces.
the Pieces, yeah.
Wow, that's so great. And you got to perform that live in studio and record at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh man, I'm so jealous. But that's cool though.
Yeah,
that's
thank
really
you.
cool. How many people that are 18 years old, gonna be 19, say, yeah, I performed in Cleveland at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I know.
Not many people can say that. Not many people can say that. You also performed at Music Fest a couple times. Is this correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
Did you perform there this past Music Fest this year?
Yeah,
Did?
I wasn't chosen to or by Music Fest to play, but I have a lot of opportunities given to me from my teachers from my high school. So I played at Hotel Bethlehem a couple times, and I also got to play the Plaza Tropical stage.
Oh, nice. Those are really cool areas. The Hotel Bethlehem, such a nice place.
Oh, it's so beautiful in
I mean,
there. Mhm.
if anybody hasn't been there, they got to go there. It's so nice because it has that old-timey feel that you have that big chandelier, you go up on the
Right.
second floor, you have that balcony.
Yeah, it's so beautiful there. And it's also really cool, or the room that they have us, or for songwriters to play in, and just the acoustics in there are great for playing in there. But yeah, it's such a beautiful place, and or everybody should go there at least once.
Yeah, acoustics are always good for singer-songwriters like you.
Yeah.
So you have your new EP out called Roots, and how many songs does that hold? 4?
3.
3 songs? Okay, 3 songs. You have that out. Is that on different streaming services that people can
Yeah.
go look it up?
Yeah, it's on all music platforms, and I have a link to my music or I have a website that everybody can find me on at juliasummer.rocks, and then I also have links up on my Facebook page, which is at Julia Summer Official.
Nice. Official Julia Sommer.
Yes.
Not fake Julia Sommer. It's official one.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you got Facebook, Instagram, and you're also on the YouTube as well.
Yes.
YouTube as well. YouTube, great platform. I love it because it's the video and the audio aspect.
Right.
It's great for media. I love it. So you're going to play us a couple more songs. What's the next one you got on tap for us, Julia?
This one is the first song that's off my EP, which is called Sundial.
Sundial.
Yes.
What a great name. Sounds cool.
Thank you.
All right, here's Sundial by Julia Sommer on the Vibe, Penn Peak Radio.
I don't feel like standing outside where there's no place I can hide. I measure my life, think I'll pick up, so one of them breaks in a mess I broke. I don't feel like wasting time. Your sun-kissed skin, so sweet. So the moonlight and the stars tonight will shine on me. You're a perfect person who wasn't worth it anymore. And you know that you are the sundial, and I'm just a shadow of the sundial, and I'm just a shadow. Do you still wanna wander around Times Square tonight? At 1 a.m. you can hold my hand, or would you rather spend your time, waking up in the morning with your new sunshine. In the daylight, 'cause that perfect person wasn't worth it anymore. And you know that you are the sundial, and I'm just a shadow of the sundial, and I'm just a shadow of that perfect person who wasn't worth it anymore. I'm just a shadow because that perfect person wasn't worth it anymore. I'm just a shadow. You told me I'm the shadow of the sundial, and I'm just a shadow of the sundial, and I'm just a shadow of that perfect person who wasn't worth it anymore. And I'm just a shadow of that perfect person who wasn't worth it anymore. And I'm just a shadow.
Oh my gosh. You know, you send me those songs, you sound exactly the same.
Oh,
your voice didn't even change.
Thank you.
I mean, that's good that you sound the same, but yeah, it was great. Great song again.
Thank you.
Sundial. Gotta look that one up. I'm gonna save that one in the library. Sundial.
Awesome. Thank you.
Love the sun. Loving the sun. Telephone, old telephones, a dialing machine. It reminds me of old times, so that's good. Sun and old times.
Yeah.
Great things to think about. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That was so cool. That was so cool. And you wrote that one as well, too?
Yeah.
Man, when did you write that?
I wrote that a couple of years ago. I was probably 16 maybe. But this song was a made-up story, so every time I perform it, I always tell people that however they interpret the meaning is how I want them to connect to it. So it's cool that you were mentioning, like, about, like, the telephone and everything like that. I was like, I never really thought about that, but it's cool, like, when people come up with, like, their own meaning behind it. That's why I like it.
So that's my own silly meaning then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's cool, though. It's really neat. Great song. Man, 16, what was I even doing? I don't even know if I was getting out of bed before noon these days. Well, no, I was in school, but yeah, I definitely couldn't have wrote a song. Yeah, I definitely couldn't have wrote a song at 16, but that's really neat.
Thank you.
Wow, 16 years old. I also see here that you went on The Voice, or you got selected for a voice audition.
Yeah, I had a couple auditions, some in New York and a couple in Philly.
Were you able to go into the blind auditions,
No,
or did you not make it?
Oh my gosh. I had my first audition, which was in New York, and then, which sucked because at the time, literally the day before my audition, I had the flu, so I could barely sing, so I'm just pushing it as hard as I can. And actually, after that audition, I got a call back, which was in Philly, which I went again to audition, but then after that, it was a no for them, but it was a really cool experience just to be able to audition, like, the whole process and everything. But,
so when you go into those auditions, you don't see, like, Adam Levine and Blake Shelton and all those guys? You just see, I guess, the producers or something?
Yeah. I wish I could see them.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
That'd be really neat. Are the producers, were they musicians in the day, or are they just there just judging, sort of?
I think they're just judging, and they were giving me feedback of the first audition, so that was cool, just, like, to hear what they have to say and everything, like, what I can work on and stuff.
Do you still have anybody that you keep in touch with from that type of platform? Like, people that you met, or maybe them?
No, because it was such a quick audition, like, they had so many people, like, waiting to have their audition, so it's just, like, boom, 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 like, everybody's going in and coming out and everything, Oh,
I see what you mean. So you couldn't really make any friends.
No.
Made a lot of enemies, though. No, I'm just kidding. No. That's pretty neat. That's so cool to hear. I mean, this was in, like, Manhattan then, too? Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Very cool.
I haven't been there in a long time. You're going all these places that I haven't ever been to. Like, this is crazy. What am I doing here?
You've never been to Manhattan?
No, I have.
Oh, I was
going to
say. Okay.
Yeah. No, I went to Times Square, and I went to Broadway, and I saw Jersey Boys.
Oh, my gosh. I heard that was really good.
Fantastic show. 10 out of 5 definitely would see. Yeah, we're gonna rate it as a 5. That's pretty cool. So you're gonna play one more song for us?
Yes.
That's all right. And what's this next song gonna be?
This one's actually going to be a cover. It's one that I always love playing when I'm performing out, and this one is called House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, great one. Great song. Take it away.
All right. Is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a boys and God. I know I'm one. She saw the new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Satisfied is when he's on a drum. Tell your children not to do what I have done, and spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. To wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans, and they call the rising sun. Oh, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boys and God. I know I'm one. And God, I know I'm one.
gosh. Such a good song, and you did it so well.
Thank you.
My goodness, that was great.
Thank you so
I loved
much.
it, Julia. I loved it all. It was great. 3 songs in this. Can you believe you've been here almost an hour already?
Oh, really? Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh, time flies by.
I know, and you're having fun. It does.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to end our concert that we got here, but I'm gonna. This is the end of my show. I'm
Right.
off the air now. We got an 80s show coming on though.
Oh, very
Carrie and
cool.
her 80s show are gonna come on. But thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate
Thank you so much
it.
for having me. It really means a lot.
Come by anytime. Do a bunch of covers. Do the whole show
absolutely.
yourself. Sing the whole show. Sing all the songs. Doesn't matter to me.
I would love to.
It's gonna be a good time, man. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. I
Thank
loved it
you.
all. Thanks again for coming in, and we'll be right back here on Penn's Peak Radio. This was Julia Sommer. Oh, Julia, one more thing. Plug your social media and where your fans and audience can find you.
Right, I have a website which you can find me at juliasummer.rocks. I have a music page on Facebook which you can find me at Julia Sommer Official, and I also have an Instagram, Julia Sommer, and all my music is up there. I have music on Spotify, iTunes, on all music platforms.
You're official. Julia Sommer Official. It's great.
Yes.
Awesome. Great time. Thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back here on the Vibe, Penn's Peak Radio. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just head off the air. I appreciate everybody for coming on and listening on board with us here on the Vibe, Penn's Peak Radio. Stay tuned next. It's Carrie and the 80s Overload. Don't go anywhere.